Hi, my name is Chandni Sood, and I'm currently a healthcare administration doctoral student at DUville College. I'll try to keep this introduction as short and sweet as possible. Um, a little bit of my professional background. I've worked at Independent Health for 3.5 years now. I started as a data analyst in the informatics department and currently am now a network performance manager. I work with the data, still running analytics to identify key areas of opportunity, and then strategize with the physicians, mostly primary care physicians, but we do work with some collaborating specialists to identify which business processes can be implemented or improved to work on those key areas of opportunity to reach inevitably the triple aim, which is to reduce costs and to increase both the quality and satisfaction for both the patient and provider. Prior to that, I was in academia. I did my undergrad at UB. I did my bachelor's in business administration and my bachelor's in biology. I moved on to do my master's in public health at the University of Rochester, where I was more avidly involved with research. However, I did do some HIV/AIDS research in UB for about 2 years. When I was doing my master's, I really honed in on the areas that I wanted to focus in and had a great interest for, and that was geriatrics and process improvement. One of the projects that I most enjoyed was a 5-year HRSA grant to implement Lean Six Sigma methodologies in rural and underserved nursing homes. Again, this just reiterated that I really enjoyed working with the geriatric population and that I wanted to work with physicians to work on, business and process improvements to ensure then that geriatric population has the best care, the least burden, and spends the less at the end. I'm taking this course to understand the grant writing process, how to better prepare myself to write a grant, how to get the purpose and the benefit of the research across in my writing. My personal goals are to really just understand the process from start to end, to really hone my writing skills and to understand what can be better done to ensure that your submission is taken into consideration for funding. I have been involved with grant pieces, pieces of writing a grant or resubmissions, but I've never actually been involved in the process from start to end. As far as interacting with my students in this course or my fellow peers, I would like to utilize as much technology as possible, as Dr. Ramsey said, to kind of put a presence out there. If you would like to meet or work together, please feel free to reach out to me. All methods of communication are available: email, or Skype, or discussion board, whatever is the easiest for you. I'd be more than happy to work with you because I would love for everybody to have a personal learning or positive learning experience during taking this course. And it's a little bit harder since it's online. As far as personally, I live in Rochester. I commute to Buffalo on a daily basis. I was so grateful to marry my high school sweetheart of 12 years last March. We just had a small court ceremony, so we are planning our big fat Indian wedding, which will be Memorial Day weekend of this year. I have my parents, my in-laws, also are from Rochester, settled in Rochester. Both my husband and I are first generation Americans. Both our parents immigrated. My parents from India and his parents from Sri Lanka. So we have a lot of culture, and we're excited that we get to spend a little bit more time together now that I am back in Rochester. Both of us, my husband and I, lived in Buffalo the first 3 years that I worked at the company, and we just shifted back about 6 months ago. So getting used to driving on a daily basis, and of course driving in the snow, but I'm a Rochester native, so it doesn't scare me. As far as a question I'd like to have answered, I'm doing this program part-time and haven't really gotten to the portion where I'm really avidly writing my dissertation or my proposal for my dissertation. And I just wanted to kind of see what other ideas, if you've started, what process you are, what your research question is, just to get to know a little bit more about what others are doing in the program. I know where my research opportunities are. I know how my work can help me get to those interests, but there's still a lot of things that I'm questioning and getting to know. So any help would be appreciated. Thank you. Have a nice day.